Hi there, welcome. Luke Millard here with you, and in this video we'll go through the process of setting up your minting wallet and starting to mint Asimi tokens. I'm very excited that you are getting set up and minting Asimi. It's a fantastic way to watch ads or complete a very simple task from home and get paid cryptocurrency directly into your own personal private wallet outside of the control of Hashing Ad Space. It gives all of our minters a lot of control and flexibility, and it's the most profitable ad viewing system that we have in Hashing Ad Space. So it's a great system to get set up. And like I said, in this video we'll go through it step by step so you can just follow this video from the start to the finish and complete the process. You'll be minting your own Asimi and getting paid directly into your own wallet every single day for as long as you choose once you've completed this setup process. So first off, you can see that I've logged into my Hashing Ad Space account. So for step one, log in, then come up to dashboards here, and what we're going to look for is the minting dashboard tab. By heading across to the minting dashboard, you'll see that there are a couple of different pop-ups here that pretty much explain the steps that you need to complete. But what I'll be doing is simply taking you through the process that we need to do. So the very first thing we need to do is connect our own wallet, because by connecting our own wallet, what will happen is our system will then read the balance of the wallet, and depending on how much Asimi you have in your own personal wallet will depend on how many ads you can mint and also how much you can get paid every single day for minting. And so once we add our own wallet or connect it and verify that we own it, then Hashing Ad Space system will just read the balance of that. That's all public live data that's on the Waves Explorer blockchain. And so we simply just monitor that and say, okay, we know that you have X amount of Asimi tokens, and therefore we will give you an ad minting limit, and you'll find the ad minting limit right here. And so the way it's displayed is that you have watched this many ads out of this many ads available for you on that given day. It doesn't change a lot, but it may fluctuate slightly based on how many other people are minting and how much you have in your own wallet and the settings that we have. And so an example would be if you had to watch 10 ads, your minting limit was 10 ads, this would say 0 until you watch 10 ads by minting, and then this would say 10, 10, and you'd know that your minting is complete for the day. It does say the minting's complete here at the moment, however, that's just because we haven't set it up, so there's nothing to mint. So what we'll do first is we will connect our minting wallet, and I'll show you some of the simple things that you need to set up in the Waves exchange. Then we're going to turn our minting status to on. I'll explain a little bit about the monthly minting, and then simply all you'll need to do is log in from that point on and watch your ads or mint your ads, and you'll get paid directly to your wallet. So a quick example here is that when we come down to the minting wallet right here, so the first thing we're going to need to do is connect it and then verify that we own it. Now, by minting, what we'll be doing is actually getting those direct payments to your own Waves wallet. So you can see I've got my Waves wallet open here. This is a new wallet that I'm making for this exact video to simulate me being a brand new member ready to set up my minting. And so you can see that what I'll be doing is connecting my Asimi wallet, which we'll be adding in a moment, and then every day I'll get paid from Hashing Ad Space directly to my own Waves wallet, where I can do as I choose with my Asimi tokens. Like I said, it's very exciting to have that decentralized function, so you really have control over your tokens at all times. So the step one before we can verify is to connect. So we're going to come to Manage, right here next to Connect Asimi Minting Wallet, and then you can see we've got our profile there, and we'll come down and we've got our transaction wallet. So this might be to deposit and withdraw from Hashing Ad Space your earnings, but this is the one that we're actually setting up here, which is the Asimi Minting Wallet. So we're going to click on Add Edit Wallet, and I'm not going to be using my current address. You can. So if you already have a wallet address as your transaction address right here, then you could use that same address for your minting wallet if you were to choose to, okay? But for me at the moment, so you can click that. That's the fastest way to get verified, particularly if you've already made a deposit or withdrawal from Hash in AdSpace. And so that way you will quickly get verified. But I'm going to click on no, I will use another address. And then we're going to add our minting wallet address. So when you come over to the Waves exchange, if you're new on the Waves exchange, scroll all the way down to the bottom and click on the plus. Then start typing Asimi. You'll see Asimi pop up. It's just loading. There it is. So you can select that and pin it to your dashboard. So now we have Asimi pinned right here. It shows how much Asimi you have, and what we need is to actually click on the receive button here, and then we've got Asimi selected, and this is your Asimi address right here. So what we're going to do is copy that, because that's the address that you want your Asimi earnings to be paid to every single day. So when you copy that, we come back over here and we paste, type in your secondary PIN, select I'm not a robot, and click add. There we go. So now we just need to head to your email address that you're registered with and get your one-time password and paste it in here. So I'll just quickly go and get that. Okay, so I've copied my one-time password from my email, and just want to make sure I didn't leave a space there. I did, yeah. So make sure there's no spaces on either side, and then click add. So this confirms your wallet change. So this will have now connected the wallet. You can see that we've successfully set up the wallet address. And so the second step is that to actually verify that this wallet is out. So you can see right here, this is an option to verify it. We need this to say yes, but actually I'll show you how I like to verify it. It's nice and fast. And so the first thing, now that we're on the profile page, we just need to come back to the minting dashboard. So come to the minting dashboard here. And if I'm moving a little fast for you here, just pause the video and then complete the step, and then come back and start watching again. And you can watch this video multiple times if you need to. So now what you can see is we're back on the minting dashboard, and you can also navigate here. Okay, so Earn Asimi minting dashboard, you can see that. If we scroll down, then you can see right here again it says verified no. So we need it to say verified yes. And so a really quick way to do that is to actually add our minting fees. So the minting fee is paid in Waves. This isn't a fee to Hash in AdSpace. This is a fee to the Waves blockchain. So this is what the cost of sending your daily earnings directly to your own Waves wallet. So at the time of making this video right now, if we come back to Waves, the Waves price is $16.33. So in order to send a transaction, we need to send, it costs us 0.001 right here. This is what it costs us. So what that means is that is 0.16 of 1 cent. So, you know, a sixth of a cent per transaction. And so what over the course of an entire year, at this current rate, it would cost you around about $5 worth of fees to get paid every single day directly to your wallet. However, what we've got is another option here, which is the monthly minting payment. And so the monthly minting payment allows you to get paid only one time a month. You still mint every single day, and we just add up all of those earnings for the entire month, and then at the end of the month we send it to you in one lump sum. And the reason that is that would reduce your fees down to only 12 payments a year instead of 365 payments a year. And so as a result, that would reduce your fees. So I see this in two different ways. If you have a wallet balance that you're minting a lot of ads and earning a lot of Asimi, it makes sense to get that Asimi into your wallet every single day, because what that will do is it will increase your wallet balance every single day, and that will let you earn more every single day, really harnessing the power of compounding, because your earnings are allowing you to mint more and earn more, and so every single day you get that extra little bit increase. And so it's beneficial to actually have that Asimi being sent to you every single day for that reason. But if you have a smaller amount of Asimi, it might make more financial sense to actually get paid one time per month. And so this is an option that you can select. Both of them require you to add a little bit of waves to cover those fees. And so you can see right here, we can click on top up. Now these waves, if you send us too many waves, they're fully refundable. We send you all of the waves, the remaining balance of your waves. If you decide to cancel minting at some point, or you want to reduce the amount of waves you have in the hashing ad space, it doesn't matter. We'll happily refund them. So we don't actually, it doesn't cost you anything to have the waves set up for minting, but you can toggle between monthly and daily. That's up to you, but we do require for you to pay your own fees. And so what that means is you can click on top up right here, and you can see right here, this is where we can send some waves. And if we do this, it will do two things. One, it will create our waves balance so that we can start minting, and two, it will also verify our connected Asimi minting wallet right here, and this will turn to yes. And so how do we do that? First off, we need to come back to the Waves exchange and actually get some waves, and so that we have that fee balance. You also need waves to transact Asimi tokens on the Waves exchange. So what that means is when one day when you've earned enough Asimi tokens and you want to turn that into Bitcoin and send it to your own bank account, or buy something online, or buy your groceries with it, you will need to be able to exchange your Asimi into another currency in order to go and do that. And so you need Waves tokens in order to transact that in any case. The same goes that if you have Bitcoin right now and you want to get more Asimi tokens so that you can then mint more Asimi tokens, again, you'll need some Waves tokens in order to exchange your Bitcoin into Asimi tokens. So to operate on the Waves exchange, which I really like the Waves exchange, but to operate on it, you need to have a few Waves tokens, or not even, like 0.5 of a Waves token would be plenty, even far less, because remember, the transactions are 000, so all the way down here this is a 1. So it's very, very economical to use the Waves exchange for that reason, but we do need to get some waves. So let me give you some examples on how you can get waves. First off, you could click on here. Oh, they've actually changed that. So you could click on deposit and then select the deposit method, and basically just deposit some waves if you have it, or I think even Ethereum, but you could also buy it here by buying USDN or buying Bitcoin. So if you were to buy Bitcoin, for instance, it will allow you to buy Bitcoin using your credit card. So that might be a really good option. So you can just come here, buy some Bitcoin. Let's say we enter $100 and we click on buy Bitcoin. Oh, the minimum is $150 by the looks of it. So you could buy $150 worth of Bitcoin and then using your credit card and essentially just buy Bitcoin, and it will be deposited into your wallet. Or you could come to, if you already have Bitcoin in another wallet, you could come and you could deposit and then get your Bitcoin address, the legacy address, click on that, and then copy this and actually go to your other wallet and send Bitcoin to this address. That would also fund your Waves wallet address. So the step really is to just get some Bitcoin or another currency, Ethereum or Litecoin or anything that you have. You could send to the Waves wallet, or you can use your credit card to get Bitcoin. You can see the little credit card symbol right here actually. So you could click on that and you could use your credit card to get Bitcoin. And once you have the Bitcoin in your wallet, now what we're going to do is we're going to use it to actually get exchange for a little bit of Waves token to cover the minting fees. And so I'm just going to send some Bitcoin to my wallet now, and then I'll come back and I'll take you through the process. Okay, so I'm back and you can see that I've sent myself a little bit of Bitcoin right here. So we'll use the Bitcoin to get our waves for our fees, and you could also trade it for Asimi. We're going to go through the process now and I'll show you how you can get the waves fee. So we come up and we click on the trading tab at the top, and this is where we can exchange any token for any token. So if you've sent yourself Ethereum, for instance, or you have a different token, if you want to trade Bitcoin for Asimi, for instance, this is where you can do it. And we'll have a lot of different videos in the Getting Started guide. So go and search the Getting Started guide for trading Asimi, and you'll see that there's lots of videos that explain the process. Now, for this purpose, we're going to come up and we're going to click on Bitcoin, and then you'll see right at the top here it says Waves Bitcoin. That's the pair that we need for this example. And you'll see over on the left, these are all of the orders. There's a lot going on, but I'm just going to show you exactly how you can do it very, very easily. So you can see this price right here, 4068. You can see that that's sort of matching around here. This is kind of the current price, and if you're within this price, then you'll probably be able to buy or trade the tokens. But the simplest way to make sure that you get filled is to actually click on one of these ones. So you can see now what that's done is it's just put the price up a little tiny bit, but that way it'll instantly get your waves tokens. Now we don't need 3.8 waves, so I'm going to remove this and I'm going to say 0.1 waves. So this is how many waves I'm going to get at the moment, and I'm going to just click on buy waves. And this will create the order. You can see the order has been created, and because of where we priced it, it's instantly filled and we instantly have the tokens available. Now, if it wasn't instantly filled, just so you know, you'll see a little arrow next to one of these orders. If this was one of your orders, you'd see a small arrow next to it, and as soon as it does get filled, then you'd get the waves token, but that might take time, and so you can definitely play around with that as you become more familiar with trading. But for now, if you just literally click there, then it will automatically populate it for you, and then that way you know you're definitely going to get filled. It's only a small transaction, so it doesn't matter too much. Now, if we come back to wallet, you'll see the waves tokens are already here. Okay, so we already have the waves tokens. So how fantastic is that? We're ready to start connecting our fee. So we'll come here and again we'll click on top up. You can see this is the address that we need to send it to. So we're just going to, this is our address that we've already connected. So that's already connected, you should see that. And I'm going to choose the amount that I'm going to send. So I'm going to go 0.05 for the purpose of this, and that would get me 50 transactions. Okay, so 0.05 would get me 50 transactions, and that way I'll still have some waves tokens there that I can exchange on the exchange as well. So I'm going to click on process. You have to send this exact amount. Okay, so it's very important that you send that exact amount, and if you don't send it, then the system won't automatically recognize that is the transaction. So if you want this to go seamlessly, you have to send it from this wallet address that you've already connected, send the exact amount, and make sure it goes to this wallet address, and we'll put the transaction ID in. If you do that, everything happens completely automatically and it will populate immediately and you'll be set up. If you make any change at all, then it will not work and you'll have to contact support to get it fixed. Okay, so just very clearly just go over this, make sure, double check everything, and then that way it will definitely work. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to select this address, click on copy, and then we'll come back here and we'll go from waves, we're going to click on withdraw, and then we'll click on enter address and paste. So this is the address that we're sending to. You can see it automatically populates waves, and over here in the amount we're going to type in that exact amount that we selected, 0.05, like that. You can see the time of making this video, that's 81 cents. And so if you chose the monthly, this would be 3 years worth of payments, for instance. So it's very, very cost effective. Now, if we come back, we're going to double check everything. So we're ending in XNE, and we've got 0.05 over here. Let's come back and double check. So we've got XNE, we've got 0.05 here, and that sounds great. So now we can click on withdraw. Okay, now when we click on OK, what we need to do now is actually get the transaction ID. Now this is a small change that Waves has made, so this is new, and so what we need to do is come up to transactions and then internal transactions here. You can see we sent Waves right here, and then we're going to click on the three dots over on the side here and copy transaction ID, this one right here. Click on that, you can see it's been copied to the dashboard, and then we come and we actually enter it, paste it right there. Now, like I said, if we've double checked all of this was correct, then this will work perfectly. So we say, yes, I've sent Waves. Okay, your deposit is successful. This is all of the information here, so that's fantastic. That has worked very, very easy. So we'll go back to the dashboard. Great, so now as we start to continue to move through the system that we need, we've already done this. We've connected our minting wallet, and yes, we have verified the wallet by adding the Waves balance, which you can see has also been added right here. So that's all set up. So now there's only one thing left to do, and that is to click on minting status on. You can see we also have the notice right here. So I'm going to click on minting status on, and this is just a one-time thing. You need to agree to the terms and conditions, so I'd make sure, please read through these and make sure you understand what minting is and how it all works. And then we'll click on accept terms and conditions. And that has been successful. So now, again, we've got the choice here. We could either turn on the monthly minting or not, and that's up to you. I'm going to elect not to turn it on for the moment, and I'm going to get paid every single day. And now let me just give you a bit of an example of how this will work in the future. So what the system is going to do now, tomorrow, starting after midnight, is the system now, because we've set all of this up, is going to read your wallet. It's going to read this wallet balance, right? So if I come back to wallet, what it will do is it will essentially say, I'm going to check how much Asimi this account has in it, and it's going to read a wallet balance of 0. There is a minimum 100 Asimi tokens that you must have in order to mint. So you must own 100 Asimi tokens here. It doesn't cost you 100 Asimi tokens. You're not spending 100 Asimi tokens, but you have to have the tokens in your wallet. The more that you have in there, the more you'll be able to earn every single day. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you another example here for how we can get Asimi using this Bitcoin. So let's come back up to trading. And what we're going to do here is actually type in Asimi. And we can go to Asimi. And you can see that we're on the Asimi Bitcoin pair. And so it's the same process. So we can actually click on here, and it will put the price in. You can see we've got the price there. And then we can choose the amount. Let's say that I wanted to buy 1,000 Asimi tokens for this purpose. You can see that it will cost that amount of Asimi, and you can see the transaction fee in Waves because we have Waves now. So if I click on buy Asimi, again, the order has been created and it's instantly filled because it purchased directly from that transaction right there. So if we come back to the wallet now and we scroll all the way down, you'll see the Asimi balance now has 1,000 Asimi. So what will happen is tomorrow, this will say 1,000 Asimi, okay, after it reads it. Now, after it has read it and it says, it verifies, yes, you have the Asimi tokens in your wallet balance, then what will happen next is it will assign a minting limit. And once you have a minting limit, there will be a button here that says start minting. Okay, so that's the process. And then each day, all you need to do is log in, come to dashboards, head across to the minting dashboard. Okay, so every day you can just come here, day after day, well, whenever you want to earn, come over here, start minting, click on the start minting button, and you will be up and running and earning directly to your wallet. The day you'll find your transactions down here, so you'll have your minting history, and what this will show is how much you're getting paid. What's the status? So has it been paid or is it pending? And so, for instance, if you've selected the minting monthly, then this will show pending status until the first of the month, when it will all be paid at one time. If you're minting every day, then each day you'll see it go from pending to paid, and then the next day will be pending, then paid, and it just goes day by day. And you'll also see this the hash code, so that's the data where you can go and see the transaction on the Waves Explorer, the fee that you've paid, which we've already talked about, and how much you earned and what the day is. So you can keep track of your minting history here, but it will also, of course, all be taken care of right in your transactions as well. So you can come and you can look at you'll be able to see it immediately here, because your balance will keep increasing as those payments are paid directly into your wallet. So again, that is it, and you can just log in now. It'll take 48 hours or so for all of this to get set up now that we've done it. So give it about 48 hours, let the minting limit populate, and then you can come and start minting and getting paid directly to your wallet every day. Okay, look, that is it for this video. Thanks so much for going through the entire video with me. I know it was a long video, but hopefully it gave you all of the information that you need in order to set up the Asimi minting process. What's so great about the process is now that it's set up, it's done. All you have to do is continue to mint and continue to earn for as long as you choose, which is really exciting. Of course, keep an eye on your Waves fee balance. Make sure there's always enough there. You will get a small notice if you start to get low on that balance, but you may need to top that up again depending on how much you put in there originally. And look, have fun, earn Asimi. I'm really excited to have you here and being part of the minting process. This is a real core component of Passion Ad Space and something that we're very passionate about. So I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you enjoy the Asimi earnings. Thanks again. Luke here with you, and I'll see you in coming videos.